Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to replace your clock spring in your Toyota Prius 2010 and up. This is the original clock spring. What did not work? Buttons on the right side of the steering wheel. Left, airbag, horn, everything working fine except those. Someone might think, well, maybe it's the fuse. You are correct. It is possible the fuse, but the fuse feeds both sides. So if one side is working, the other one is not, then it's not a fuse. So I'm going to show you guys the installation process, but removal for some of the things I'll explain, otherwise will be opposite of installing it. So let's get in. There is clips to remove the clock spring. Let me show you the clips that you gotta. I have a brand new ones, and before you install it, check continuity between in and out. Make sure there is a short. Make sure the signal can pass through. Because I bought one from a junkyard, I used one, and unfortunately, that one was junk. It was broken. So these are the clips that I'm referring to. One here, one on the top, and one on the side, and actually right there. Push them down to release and pull it back. And that's it. This is how simple. You have a plug here still, which is we gotta yank it. Okay. So old one is out. Clock spring is broken. So for one of the, I think it just worn out over the time. Or maybe someone did get in here, but if they broke it, well, I don't know. Maybe someone did get in here, maybe someone did not. So and installing one just like that, same process. That's it. Now the trick is to, even though it's a brand new, there's an arrow here, it says it's in the middle. Instruction says we're gonna go by the instruction. So the battery has to be disconnected. This has to be neutral to turn signals. This one off. Battery has to be disconnected, completely, no power. And now what we're gonna do, according to the instructions, rotate spiral cable counterclockwise slowly by hand until it stops. So we're gonna go in that direction until it stops, and then rotate spiral cable. See if you guys can see it. So there you go. And then rotate the spiral cable clockwise approximately 2 meters to align the marks. And there is the marks. And as you can see the marks. So the marks is already there. I just want to double check just to be on the safe side. There is this locking pin. It's supposed to remove, or I guess it breaks off. Yeah, it breaks off. It does not come out. You're gonna say, well, why? Why won't it come out? Well, I want you to notice on original OEM, it's that piece, yellow piece is there too. So now we're gonna do, as the instruction says, rotate spiral cable counterclockwise slowly until it stops. So we're gonna count how many turns till it stops. So this is 1 turn. This is 2 turns. So now it should be probably 2.5. and stops. A little bit more, 2.5 here. So, as we can see, now it says 2.5 turns to align. 2.5 turns. So, it says so this is 2.5. Okay. So this is 1, 2.5. Let's do the right side. If it does the same thing. 1, 2, so a little bit. So we checked, making sure we aligned. Make sure before you do that, making sure that your steering wheels are straight. Now start plugging in your connectors. So some of these connectors are, I think, safe. Click, click. Sure it aligns. Take your steering wheel. Wanna point out something to you guys. For those of you who going to be replacing, to replace the steering wheel pads are very simple. You pop the airbag. Airbags removed, very simple. There's two screws, and you feed the cable through, underneath the clips. That's how those touch pads or steering wheel controls work. So see those holes? One there and one there. These are the holes for the special tool. Special tool, basically a plate like a Y shape that you put a bolt through there, and there's a big bolt that you screw it that actually pulls the steering wheel off. I'll post a link for this special tool. It doesn't have to be any fancy, as long as it, a generic brand, anything can work. Because without that tool, you cannot remove the steering wheel. So now you feed the cables. And if you're not sure, align it back. Try to do your best to align the steering wheel, making sure it's not crooked by any form or shape. Oh, mine just put in crooked way. Yep, that's about right. So now we got this thing. What you want to do, start plugging in connectors. Plug that one. Well, actually, maybe I should do, yeah, this should be underneath there. It will make more sense to have this one underneath there. Yep, this is for your horn, this is your ground, this is for airbags. Don't forget your nut, because happily you can be, oh yes, I am done. So how much is it to torque the steering wheel? There's probably thread locks or something. No, there's no lock or anything. So how much is it to lock? I'll put it, how much to torque it, I'll put it in this video. Torque this nut. I'm not gonna show, well, I guess I should show you guys. So after you install the clock spring, a good idea, good practice actually, is to install plastics top and bottom, because there is nothing in the way you can now easily install it. Just make sure all of everything you unplugged is plugged in, because you don't want to be going back to this again and it's like and realize that, oh no, I missed something, or and it's just like that. It's all clicks, clicks, click, 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 and done deal. Okay. That portion is now we can slide the steering wheel. Make sure double check your steering wheel or your wheels have not been turned, and the clock spring has not been moved, because you want to make sure you put it back, because otherwise it's going to be extremely expensive repair. And then just start plugging in your cables or your harnesses. Yeah, your cable. Click, click, put your knot there. According to Toyota, 37 foot-pounds. That's a lot of torque to put in. So we're gonna do what we have to do. Put socket 19, get our torque wrench, set our torque wrench to 37 foot-pounds. This is the easiest torque wrench that is actually affordable. 35, 36, and 37. You might have to hold the steering wheel because it's a lot of torque you gotta apply. But again, you wanna be safe than sorry. Right there. Done. And of course, put your back to zero, your torque wrench, always. That's a safe practice, according to the instruction. So now, next thing is airbags. Installation of the airbag is straightforward. They're labeled. Make sure the pins are pulled out, and then when you installed, you push them. Make sure you pull them out before you install them, and then you push them once installed to lock them. This is for your horn. Removal of the airbag. This is the simplest airbag system I ever seen. There is no screws to remove it. It's so simple. It's the best engineering ever. I want you to look at it. On the side, when you remove those plastic clips, see my screwdriver? From the side, see that spring? You see, it's spring. You push on the side and it releases. Make sure the horn installed. Then we installed our. And then you click on it, you push on it. Same thing with the black one. And you lock it. You saw how it's simple. That's it. It's done. It's installed. Where there is the spring that you push. I think you push on it. Now we're gonna put back our clean the plastic trim on the both sides, and that's it. And we're gonna test it. See if it's working. Put the battery terminal on. We're not gonna start. I'm gonna try the buttons, making sure they work. And that's it. And that's it. Everything is working. Everything put back together. I just tested. If you wanna, well, you didn't see it before, so I can show you that the buttons work now. That one is working now. I was able to change my trip. A, B. Oh, interesting. There's more features that I even knew about. So, thanks for watching. If you have questions, drop me a comment in the comment section.